India set to become the third largest economy by 2030 is the prediction that's coming in from S&P. So big boost to Modinomics as S&P predicts that India will become the third largest economy by 2030. So these are, the details that we're learning of. By 2030, India is set to become the third largest economy, pretty much on the lines of what has been pledged by the Prime Minister as well. Remember, he's been speaking of India's dominance as far as its economic status is concerned, has been making several promises as well, not here in India, but on the global stage. And S&P now lauding Indian economics, says India is going to be the third largest economy by 2030, not too far away. And this is the S&P's prediction lauding Indian economy, most certainly a big boost to Modinomics as we speak, as these are the predictions that have been made for the year 2030. Now remember, as far as the Prime Minister is concerned, he's been speaking on similar lines. He's been speaking on where he sees India in terms of its economy in 2030, and the S&P in a sense has really nailed it with this kind of a prediction as far as the Prime Minister's promises are concerned. Madhav is also joining us on the phone line with more details. Madhav, if you could take us through in length what the S&P has stated in the latest.
Well, this is a report which clearly states that India is set to become the third largest economy by 2030 and that it is expected to become the fastest growing major economy in the next 3 years. A paramount test will be whether India can become the next big global manufacturing hub, which is an immense opportunity. Going on to state that developing a strong logistics framework will be key in transforming India from a services-dominated economy into a manufacturing-dominant one. Unlocking the labor potential will largely depend upon upskilling workers, says this report, also going on to add that an increasing female participation in the workforce as well. Success in these two areas will enable India to realize its demographic dividend. It goes on to say that a booming domestic digital market could also fuel expansion in India's high-growth startup ecosystem during the next decade, especially in the financial and consumer technology. It goes on to add in the automotive sector, India is poised for growth, building on infrastructure.
Yes, remember it's currently at the fifth position, the fifth largest economy in the world, right behind US, China, Germany and Japan. And that's the prediction that's coming from S&P ratings. Many thanks for that, Madhav. With that, a quick break. We'll be right back.